Alright, that should be going now. Should be popping online anytime soon. Bethesda showcase. Oh, yeah, it didn't crash. Okay, good. Yeah. Fallout 76 Electric Boogaloo. No, it's Fallout 77 Electric Boogaloo. Hey, Daniel Gutmer. I like how you have a comma in your name. It's funny. E3, yeah, I know. I'm very curious on what exactly Bethesda has to show, because, like, either their space game or Skyrim 2, Elder Scrolls 6, neither of them should be ready yet. So, exactly do they have to show that's going to be amazing? I'm curious how what's his face is gonna not necessarily lie, but just enhance the truth. Xbox Showcase was great. It had some good stuff to it. No like comedic failures. So oh, it looks like I misspelled Bethesda in the title. Huh. Can I update that? No, it doesn't tell me. Whatever, no one knows how to spell it anyways. Daniel Gamer, I know you're Foxy. And then there's also Noodle Bandit, who has a fox avatar. So they should be starting in just a few minutes now, about 6 or so. Here before continuous booing when Mr. Howard comes on stage. I don't know, it's probably full of Bethesda fans. Diehards. We need Halo Reach remastered. It's coming. They showed it off in the Xbox One. What is Bethesda? Bethesda is a area near DC, Washington DC. And I believe the studio gets their name from there. So, not exactly the most exciting. But if you don't know what Bethesda made, they didn't make it, but they've been making the recent Fallouts and the Elder Scrolls games, and they published some other stuff. But they got Doom there and Unreal Tournament, I think. One of those games. Hey, you were born and raised in Bethesda? How is Bethesda? Last I checked, it's still standing. But yeah, like what they have to offer or show, I'm not sure. Like, what I'm expecting actually is we're probably gonna get some more teasers for Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. We're gonna get what was it? We're gonna get probably like I believe Fallout 76, the next season of that or whatever is going to be kicking off, and that probably won't get much interest. Maybe a DLC for Rage 2, and then whatever. Oh yeah, Doom Eternal. We're probably gonna get either more. Yeah, probably more gameplay for Doom Eternal. Do you think they comment on the Crap Show 76? Well, yes, they will. They're gonna show off. It's gonna be moving on to the next season or whatever that means, and I think they're gonna change the map. Hopefully, they'll also announce that you can now play offline and with mods, so the game won't suck butts. What else do they have? This be together thing that they're pushing seems a little weird. Like I like my Bethesda games separate away from other people. Although I think like a co-op Skyrim or a co-op Fallout game, they could do really well. They really missed the mark with 76. What other kind of games? Maybe like thinking of that one, but I totally forgot it was. Like most of the other Bethesda games, it's kind of already done and gone. Oh yeah, we're gonna get more probably gameplay of the new Wolfenstein thing. I think there's like another game coming out for something. Maybe it's just a DLC. I don't remember. It doesn't look too interesting. They made it like super 80s, but it's like ooh, that's like they did it bad. Awake at 1:30 a.m. to watch the shaming of Howard. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get what you're looking for there. Yeah, a co-op Wolfenstein game. Nope. It's changing. At least they got a normal stage this time. Like last year, they got the weird double-sided stage. It was like weird because half the audience had to stare at Howard's buttocks. If Battlefield 5 is good. I need to pause this.
With a game, there is no game without the players.
Really, it all comes down to you.
みんなと一緒以外は考えられない。
Without you, there is no game.
There's no one to play it.
No one to interact with it.
意味がないよ。
You keep us in check.
I don't know, some games these days can play themselves. You ever seen that clip of
You're always there with us.
it was Luigi
You are definitely not
winning
afraid to tell us how you feel.
Mario Party without doing anything.
Your feedback sometimes challenges us, but it forces us to be always challenging ourselves.
You empathize with us as developers and with each other as a community. It's really beautiful.
I'm Dinga Bakaba, and I used to take a week off every time a Bethesda game came out.
My name's Mark Diaz, and when I was 8 years old, I used to sneak over to my buddy's house to play Doom.
I'm Rich Lambert. Daggerfall was one of the very first games that got me into the Elder Scrolls world.
I'm Dana Christo, and I started out as a 16-year-old gamer who just wanted to bring joy to others through video games.
And now I'm game
Nice
director
script you're
at
reading
Arcane
there.
Studios.
Now I'm a game programmer at id Software.
Now I get to be a part of building that world as the creative director on Elder Scrolls Online.
This guy has a
I'm the
weird
UI
like gap in
programmer
his
at Bethesda Game
mustache.
Studios, and it's everything I could have dreamed of. I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
We see you.
Because we are you.
And together,
Together?
We are all. We are all.
we are all
We are all. We are all.
I can't wait for my stream to get ad revenue removed because of this song that is mediocre. How many people in the audience do you think they have paid off? I assume
Welcome Bethesda's Senior Global Vice President of Marketing, Pete Hines.
Oh, it's Pete Hines. I assume for all of the E3 showcases, at least like a good 80% of the audience is paid off, and the other 20% is like YouTubers that they bribed with a free ticket.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How are you?
Like YouTubers and journalists.
Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank everyone watching around the world to tuning in to watch our 5th annual E3 showcase.
Was that supposed to be a Wolfenstein game? There is one
This
game
is a
that's
night
supposed to be
dedicated
Wolfenstein,
to
but it's like
those who
co-op
love
and
games,
weird.
Who love the incredible entertainment that games provide. This past year, you fought demons on Mars and Nazis in America. You were assassins in the Empire, adventurers in Tamriel, and survivors. A lot of those. And survivors in the Wasteland. And you've embarked on these amazing adventures on PC, console, VR, mobile, or wherever and however you choose to play. And that's the key. You take the worlds that we create and you make them yours. You share your experiences with other players, with friends, and with family. With our games, you've built large global communities that truly matter. This year, we want to give special recognition to the extraordinary Bethesda community. As you saw in our opening video, you mean everything to us. I've almost been at this company for 20 years. And when I first started, one of my first responsibilities was moderating the community forums, chatting with you, and keeping you up to date on our games. It was a great way to start my career at Bethesda because it was the perfect reminder of why we do what we do. And like so many others at Bethesda, I've spent a lot of time with you at events around the world. I've enjoyed meeting so many of you and getting your thoughts and feedback. So tonight, we'll be taking time throughout the show to hear directly from
weird
some
stuff
of you
going on here in the
Bethesda
background.
community. We are thrilled tonight to show our
Like, what is
fans
this supposed
the
to
lineup of great
represent?
games we've been creating just for you, including the premiere of some exciting new games, and we'll go deep on
Did
Doom
better
Eternal.
work hard on Elder Scrolls 6 after failing Fallout 76. Well, Fallout 76 only really failed because Bethesda decided to try to do something that
If you're
was,
ready,
for the most
let's
part,
kick
not
it off.
possible,
And to get an
but also
update
like a really
from our
dumb
friends at
move.
one of the most
If they just
celebrated
made another
development
Fallout
studios
game, it
in
would
the
have been
world,
fine.
Bethesda Game Studios.
And the same for with
Please
Elder
welcome
Scrolls. If they
studio
just make
head
another Elder
and
Scrolls
my
game,
good
it'll be
friend,
fine.
Todd Howard.
Doom must be good or I'll leave this chat. I'm sure it'll be good.
Thank you. Thank you. Great to see everybody. We have had an incredibly exciting year at Bethesda Game Studios. Given some of that excitement, impressed you're still here. Actually, over the last year, we've had over 60 million players in our games, our most ever. And it's all of you.
Mighty One approaches. She'd start a ticker for over-exaggerated truths.
It's all of you who have made these worlds what they are. Take
God of
Fallout
Destruction
76.
himself. And just give us some
type of
private
game
servers. Or not
we've
even
never
servers,
done
just let us play
before.
offline already.
Had a lot of difficulties at launch, and we got a lot of well-deserved criticism. But the team kept working on it, and you kept playing it. And through all of that,
I actually didn't keep playing it. I
something
stopped
amazing
playing it
has
because it
happened.
runs
It's
like
thanks
garbage.
to all of you. This game has one of the best online communities we've ever seen.
I
We made a
personally want Fallout
post-apocalyptic
76 to
survival
be
game where we
good.
could do
It's
whatever we
not,
want,
but I want it to be
everybody's
good.
nice to each other. They don't go on killing griefing sprees. They leave food and water for the newbies and wave to each other. I don't know about you. This should give us all hope for humanity when the apocalypse does come. To you.
What's like the
And we
worst
have
thing
a
about
lot more in store this
76
year for
is
Fallout 76.
the
But
next
first,
Fallout game is going to be in like
our
in 10
latest
years.
game, The Elder Scrolls Blades, is in early access. And thanks to all of you, it became our second straight #1 mobile game after Fallout Shelter. Absolutely incredible. And to tell you what's coming to Blades, let me introduce
When, not if.
project leader Craig Lafferty and art director Matt Carafano.
All right. Thanks, Todd. It's great to be here at E3. And thanks again to all of you for making Blades #1.
As someone who's worked on the Elder Scrolls for 20
Mobile game.
years,
Yeah, I agree.
It's been incredible.
I don't
to
care
bring
about
this
your
world to
stupid
phones in an
money
all-new
game.
way. We still love
Try
those
to
classic dungeon crawlers.
Get
and it's
everyone's
clear
mom
you
to
do as well.
credit card.
And whether you're exploring a dungeon
While
or
she's on her
rebuilding
way
your
to the
town,
grocery
it's
store.
great to be able to do it wherever you are.
Since it's E3, we're releasing our biggest update yet, featuring all new jobs and solo arena battles, an all new custom jewelry system, and a brand new dragon quest line. Yeah. It has even more, but best of all, it's coming out tonight. So, download free tonight and give it a try.
And we're also hard at work on our arena mode for this fall that'll feature PvP, your own guilds, and visiting your friends' towns.
It wasn't really a
Most
sorry. It was
exciting
like,
this year,
yep, the
we're
game
also bringing
sucks. We know.
Blades to an all-new platform, Switchblades.
They're not. Well, a good rule for business: don't apologize for your mistakes. You just keep on going. Isn't Skyrim on Switch? Why would you play like some trash mobile game? I guess it's free, right? So I guess that's the point. This showcase better end with some really good stuff. If we're gonna start out with mobile games. And lag. What's going on? Yeah, turn the quality down. I'll turn it up
Blades
in a
is the
second.
perfect fit for the Switch. You can play on the go, on your TV, and with motion controls. But best of all, it's cross-play and cross-progression with the mobile version. So you can start tonight on mobile, and all your progress will carry over. And it's playable here at E3 in our booth and Nintendo's. Yeah.
And for those of you playing on mobile, we also have some special rewards for both our Apple and Google players this week. So download tonight and let us know what you think.
Mobile
Thanks
game
again.
stuff. Yay.
Now, let me introduce Jeff and Tom to tell you what's coming to Fallout 76.
Alright, as I was saying, they're gonna be, there's an update to Fallout 76, they're gonna add snow or something. And hopefully being able to play offline with mods.
And I'm co-studio director Tom Mustaine.
On behalf of everyone at Bethesda Game Studios, we want to thank the millions of you who have played with us, stuck with us, and helped shape the world of Fallout 76.
Absolutely. It's incredible what the game has become. You've told us how much you've loved this year's updates so far, from camp building, legendary weapons, player vending, and of course, the dreaded sheep squatch. We've also been working on our biggest update yet. It's called Wastelanders, and it will fundamentally change the game.
It's gonna add NPCs because they it's gonna add a story, a good story.
Some time since Vault 76 opened its door, and we all discovered that Appalachia isn't quite what it used to be. We encountered a lot of things, overcame a lot of things. I don't think any of us expected for people to actually come back.
Oh, they are adding NPCs.
Can you help us? We've traveled pretty far. Heard there's hope here in Appalachia. Folk rebuilding, fighting back. We'll fight too, right by your side.
Why would you make a camp on the toxic crashed spaceship?
The one thing we've learned is this: you gotta claim the wasteland before it claims you.
That looks lovely.
Is, are you with us or with them?
There's already an MG42 in the game that was in the game from the beginning. There's a lot of things that they added to the game that were like pristine or real nice, but you won't hear people criticize about.
Right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76.
Okay, can I play it offline now? I don't want some random Chinese guy that should come grief me.
But a full quest line, new rewards, and as you saw, full dialogue trees.
This is a long-term story we're telling. Year one was about the vault doors opening and all of you settling the wasteland. Year two is about people coming back to reclaim it. Like previous Fallout games, these characters have their own stories and goals. It's up to you to choose how to interact with them and live with those consequences.
The Wastelanders update is coming this fall and will be free for all
fall.
Fallout 76 players. And in the spirit of free, we're doing something special just for E3. Fallout 76 is going to have a free trial for everyone starting tomorrow.
That's right. It's the perfect time to see what Fallout 76 and its growing community have become. We can't wait to welcome all of you. And because so many of you are going to be joining us, we thought we'd also give
Your
you a
actions
sneak
have
peek
consequences.
this week at an all-new
Bethesda
game mode.
learned that pretty hard. What I really care about is being able to play it not online.
Your first test was making it to the vault. Now, your real trial begins. Currently, there is no overseer of Vault 51. Perhaps you will be the one. We are in serious need of leadership, so I have devised a unique process of elimination. A battle to the death is the only sure way to judge the superior candidate. This should prove interesting.
If it's a dialogue options like Fallout 4, then it's 4 ways to say yes. I would hope that they stray away from situations like that. Because like they did a lot of things right that they did wrong in Fallout 4 for 76. Like they added back weapon conditions. They did a few other things that I'm totally blanking on right now. Oh yeah, the like there's different types of water that you could drink. A lot of things. I don't remember them all. Unfortunately, they decided to like also completely kneecap themselves by trying to make an online game and completely destroy. And of course, their story was hardly there. It was awful.
In Fallout 76.
Oh, now it's a battle royale. I knew it was coming. I was making jokes about it.
From the Fallout universe, from power armor to perk cards, from camp building to contending with wasteland creatures, and of course, my personal favorite.
Get out of here.
It's a great free addition to an already huge game. We love playing it, and we think you will too.
Hey, someone subscribed. Pessy 001.
So check out the sneak peek and let us know what you think. Remember, all of Fallout 76, including Nuclear Winter, is free to try this week on all platforms. So jump in tomorrow. We can't wait to see you.
Thanks again.
Remember, everything we've talked about that's coming this year.
Can't wait
is
for the
free.
Elder Scrolls
We get to
Battle Royale.
Hundreds of
That would be
passionate
great.
developers across 4 studio locations in North America working on multiple projects. Yes, we're still hard at work on our next-gen RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6.
Can you show some of that? Just anything. An idea. Like, where is it going to be?
We know how precious these game worlds are to all of you, and they are to us. We know the time you spend in them is important. Keep telling us what you love, what you'd like to see us do better. Thank you again, everybody, for your support, but really, even more so, I want to thank everybody for believing in us. Thank you.
Please welcome the founder of Tango Gameworks, Mr. Shinji Mikami.
I wonder what this is going to be.
Hello. I'd like to start by greeting my team in Tokyo. It's Monday morning there, but they are watching. みんなおはようございます。今日真面目にやるよ。Tonight, I am excited to announce the next game from Tango, Ghostwire Tokyo.
I wonder what this is going to be. If it's like a bootleg Rainbow Six.
It is an action-adventure game in which you will fight paranormal enemy and rid the city of supernatural evil. I think you love it. To tell you more about Ghostwire Tokyo, here is creative director at Tango, Ikumi Nakamura.
many people. Wow. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
Just because they're Japanese doesn't mean there's gonna be a handout.
Such a big stage makes me nervous. I'll do my best to speak in English.
I love English, it's so funny.
We are making a new kind of action-adventure game. It's spooky. But not the survival horror game that we are known for. People are vanishing in Tokyo. You must find out why. You will encounter conspiracies and the occult. You have to explore the world, face challenges to uncover the truth and save humanity. In the game,
This is like
you
Assassin's
will
Creed
meet
in Tokyo.
spirits, some are dangerous, some are peaceful. And survivors that each have their own stories. You will need to ask yourself, it is normal or paranormal?
I kind of like the
Myself
neon
this
aesthetic.
question every time I go to the office. Just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. We are very excited. Let's take a look. 見てね. Thank you. Bye bye.
Because not enough people are having children. This is some pretty impressive CG. Oh, it's just Thanos, man. We've already seen Avengers. It's a sad sheep. It's really weird now. Getting very Japanese. The snap game.
Don't fear the unknown. Attack it.
When I'm not playing Bethesda games, I work as a mechanical engineer.
I work in a hospital. I used to work with kids.
I'm an electrician.
I'm an event planner.
In real life, I'm a systems administrator.
Program assistant for a private school for children with autism.
I'm trying to be an artist. I like to think of myself as one.
Make like back-end systems that
Yeah, that
it's
Ghostwire game looks pretty cool, actually.
Maybe permanently.
Well, I'd like to see some gameplay beforehand.
I got a YouTube channel.
I make my own yarn.
I'm a social worker.
Teaching inmates.
I'm a game developer working at a video game cafe.
I've been a Doom fan since the game came out. I remember being in the 8th grade and a buddy of mine giving me the shareware demo.
They are
on,
indeed
3.5
paid
inch
Actors.
Floppy disks.
My older brother picked up Fallout 3, and
The
took his copy and
the
played it when he
government is
wasn't
paying
home.
them.
Fallout
It's
4.
Obama.
Gosh, that's like my baby.
The scope of that game was just like a lot bigger than things I was used
Get
to.
out of here,
Just
Twitch.
setting foot in Shimmering, the first city that you go to in Somerset, it was amazing.
You would look out and you'd be like, oh, I want to go there. And then you could go there, which was wild.
Go out into the world, go in any direction that you want to go.
The exploration and the weirdness and the alienness of it.
I played Oblivion. I tell you, it probably saved my life.
It was one of my first experiences with a fantasy world that was that immersive.
Love the dragons. Scatter the dragons.
You take down a dragon, you can definitely take down any illness.
Don't ever stop adding dragons to your game. Add dragons to Fallout. Add dragons to Rage.
They actually did add dragons to Fallout. If you notice, the bat things from 76 are just dragons copy and paste with a different skin.
Please welcome Studio Director at ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Fyrour.
It was George Bush. He was the one who paid the actors.
Wow, thank you.
I think this guy's named Matt Thyroids.
Wow, thank you. And
he replaced the mythic dish.
I just want to shout out to our friend Greg there, the one in the video that really loves dragons. I'm happy to say, Greg, The Elder Scrolls Online has dragons. Right now, in fact, players are deep into the Season of the Dragon, our year-long story about greed, revenge, cat people, and of course, dragons.
This is annoying.
Tonight's focus on the community resonates with me and everyone at ZeniMax Online Studios because ESO literally would not exist without you.
Well,
Watching you
the
play
thing with
game,
the
streaming, telling
people cheering,
stories,
first of all, they're
hearing
most
your
likely paid.
feedback,
Like, I'm
we
pretty sure most
understand
people in
that
the audience
you
are paid
the
off.
most important
But
part
also,
of
the
world
amount of people who hate on Bethesda for 76, while it's very loud on the internet, it's mostly only loud in the circles you play it in. Where you typically go in, which is the hardcore audience more of. Well, regular people don't care too much.
So many, in fact, that we recently added more server capacity.
Like, there's still millions of people playing 76. It's a AAA massive game, so it's kind of what you gotta expect.
ESO just keeps getting bigger and better. Just a
To be
few
honest,
days ago, we launched The Elder Scrolls Online elsewhere.
I was sad when they said Titanfall, and it wasn't Titanfall 3.
The latest chapter in the game where you're able to visit for the first time the homeland of the Khajiit, as well as control the dead as the new Necromancer class. And if you haven't played it yet, Elsewhere is the perfect starting point for new players.
This guy looks like the guy that would have made a
When we announced Season of the Dragon, we kicked it off by showing you a video about how dragons were unleashed on Elsewhere. And we ended with a cliffhanger. Now, I'm really excited
Michael,
to
you'd
show
be
you
you'd
what
be
happens
surprised.
next. Check out the world premiere.
Like most people, they're pretty thick. And I don't mean it in that way. The necrophiliac class. No. The hentai game was before this. Isn't the Elder Scrolls storyline, weren't dragons like gone extinct like thousands of years ago, and then they get brought back for Skyrim? They're also not even dragons, they're wyverns. Dragons got 4 feet. But Michael, most people, it's not that they know other games aren't buggy and all that. They just put up with the bugs. They don't like, it's not that big of a deal to them. Feed the dragon Taco Bell and but there's people who pronounce wyvern wrong. God, this cat is like scratching this dragon and it's doing nothing. Why isn't the dragon like flying up? Oh, he's got a horn. Like, dragon, you can fly! You don't need to be in this cramped corridor. Did they say if they had a new engine for the games? I'm assuming you're talking about the, what do they call it now? The creation engine? Well, I wouldn't say too much about that. Like, if you want to think it realistically, the Unreal Engine has been the same engine for around the same amount of time. It's just the tools that they add to the engine get updated. And I believe they are using the same one still, though. What's with this guy's beard? That is true. Unreal isn't a buggy mess. I'm not sure how it would deal with a Fallout game. Because yeah, every engine has their own strengths and weaknesses.
That's right, another cliffhanger. You may have recognized the
I think they should probably remake a new one from the ground up. Like, they don't need to go with like whatever everyone keeps on the internet tell them to go with, but
He's back as the leader of the Dragon Guard, a group
Gamebryo, essentially what it is, kind of needs to be
seen in other Elder Scrolls games. He'll be featured in our fourth quarter story DLC named Dragonhold, which will complete the season of the Dragon. We've got a lot more to share about the return of Sai and the Dragon Guard, which will unveil at QuakeCon later this summer.
Dragon game with furries. I bet you're loving that.
Keep an eye out for a dungeon DLC adventure called Scalebreaker, which you'll see in August. Thank you so much for your support of the Elder Scrolls Online. We're humbled by your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm for the game motivates us every day. You guys are seriously awesome. Thank you. But I have something else to talk about. The Elder Scrolls Online isn't the only game in development at ZeniMax Online Studios. We have several other projects, one of which we're ready to reveal tonight. And to tell us all about it is the game's creative director, Kira Schlitt.
The fake cheering, I know, it's getting, They better be paying these people overtime. Like, Jesus.
And now, for something completely different. Imagine a classic Saturday morning cartoon in free-to-play mobile game form. Let's take a look.
It's another free-to-play game. I know, a free-to-play mobile game, like, come on. If you don't end this with, like, some really good stuff, like, I don't know, Doom, show us, like, half an hour of Doom, or, I don't know, Elder Scrolls.
So, there's
Or explain to us what, whatever the other
and they're heading to
space
iOS
Fallout
and
is going to
Android.
be. This is gonna be the worst
Hearing about
showcase.
Commander Keen for the first time. It was one of the first PC action games created by id Software in the early 90s. Yeah.
Oh, they were just dusting off one of their old IPs for the hell of it.
It starred boy genius Billy Blaze, whose alter ego Commander Keen protected Earth. All of us at ZeniMax Online Studios want to give a really big thanks to our friends at id for trusting us to deliver our modern take on this classic game. So, tonight, as we introduce Commander Keen to a new generation of players, we're also introducing the next generation of heroes. Meet Billy. And Billy. Twin geniuses who follow in their famous father's footsteps. The new commanders are, of course, funny and powerful, but the game is also full of enemies, allies, and some really bad guys. The twins build wacky gadgets from household items to save the Earth from certain alien destruction. Drag and drop gadgets to summon allies,
Some
attack
things should
enemies,
stay on DOS.
and move through the environment. Choose from a caboodle of contraptions to conquer challenges. And try saying that 5 times fast. The twins go on adventures in story mode, which tells some of the classic Commander Keen tales, as well as a whole bunch of
I guess
brand new
Bethesda
ones.
is now just
In
a
story
nostalgia
mode,
bait company.
You'll overcome aliens,
They're mobile
collect
company now.
power-ups, and explore Mars.
I don't know. They seem to be going off with
You
like
can
they
also
haven't.
go
They showed one new
helmet to
game,
helmet
Ghostwire or whatever it was called. That one looked pretty cool.
real-time,
I'd like to see some
head-to-head
gameplay of
race
it,
through an
but
alien landscape where you need to
besides that, they've
control
just been like,
checkpoints
"Hey,
and
our
claim
old
the
stuff's
flag
got
to gain
updated.
ultimate victory."
Look, a free-to-play
Commander
mobile
Keen
game."
will soft launch this summer on iOS and Android phones.
Dedicating so much time to this too. Like Jesus. Don't do a showcase this year.
So, please go visit gokeen.com to pre-register to receive unique in-game rewards and hot Commander Keen launch updates. We really can't wait
3 and
to kick some
3,000,
asteroid
3 and 1,000 annual news.
Thanks.
E3. I do plan to have like a kind of my usual War Thunder weekly news, but I want to do it over all the stuff on E3. Maybe not all the things. Generalize over some of them.
Bethesda, we, like you, love mobile games. In addition to Blades and
I
the
don't love
upcoming
mobile
Commander
games.
Keen,
Bethesda, you've
millions
got
of
me
you have
wrong.
enjoyed Fallout Shelter, which has now reached over 150 million downloads and counting.
Yeah, they said they said it was out right now.
For fans of collectible card games, we brought the Elder Scrolls Legends to mobile, so
You don't
could
see it?
experience the
Weird.
Elder Scrolls in a new way. This year, the Legends community has continued to grow thanks to a lot of upgrades, new features, and new content. It's a great experience for a night of gaming or a quick match over a cup of coffee.
I was kind of expecting this showcase to be trash. Like, the only things that people really cared about were the main titles, Elder Scrolls and Starfield, and everyone knew those weren't going to be coming, so. Oh no, they definitely did pay people to come to show up to the Bethesda show. Like, I'm pretty sure every company pays people to show up. Like, it's a common thing that happens at E3. Sometimes when the conferences are particularly bad, you can really see those people. But they normally have the front rows and all that.
Make your play.
Yeah, really cool 3D live action, but the game is like garbage.
See? Dragons. If you enjoy other card games but are looking for something that provides a little deeper challenge, you can download Legends for free on the App Store and begin playing tonight. Legends' next expansion, Moons of Elsewhere, will be available on June 27th for PC, Mac, mobile, and tablet. You can head over to Bethesda.net to get a glimpse at the new cards and content, or play it this week in our booth. I'll see you there, clapping. Now, speaking of new content, 3 weeks ago, we released Rage 2, and now Insanity Rules...
Oh my god! An update for Rage 2? Whoa!
Rules for millions of players around the world. But we wanted to do more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open-world shooter. We've already added community challenges that reward you.
I heard
just
mixed
for having
reviews
fun
about
in the
Rage 2.
wasteland. And we've got a lot more planned with new features rolling out this week. The world of Rage 2 will become even more unpredictable and even more insane. Take a look.
Look all around at this destructibility. Withstand when the red barrels drop unweekly. There's no place to go on fight around the bend. All of this and more is waiting in the wasteland.
What do you think the new Az will do against dragons? Well, it kind of depends on how strong the dragon is, like, to high explosive missiles. Although the AT-ATs, that has heat missiles. They'd probably easily kill a dragon. It depends on the dragon, really. The dragons seem to have, depending on the lore, a range of strengths and weaknesses.
That's my next tattoo.
Get Rage for $30, pretty fun. That's kind of what I've heard. That some people say it's real fun. Some people say that it's like heavily flawed in areas. Regular Skyrim dragons? Oh yeah, those would be destroyed by it. Even simple spags.
Please welcome executive producer at Machine Games, Yerk.
What about Black Dragon Calamite? I don't know. I don't know that one.
Hello everyone. After liberating America from the Nazi scum in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, this year we take you back to Europe with two
Rage 2 is Doom on a lower budget.
First, we are bringing Nazi killing into virtual reality with Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. As a hacker working for the French resistance, you will take control of Nazi war machines and turn them against their creators. Cyberpilot will be available this July, and it's playable this week in our E3 booth.
I was really hoping they would do like time travel in this Wolfenstein and like have you go back to World War II and change the outcome of the war.
You don't know what you are missing. But
I don't know, you could even go further and have like fight Nazis in medieval times.
This summer,
It's not medieval. It's not a mobile. It's
Youngblood.
It was VR.
With a gameplay experience that is bigger than any previous Wolfenstein game. You will have more weapons, and weapon upgrades than
Oh yeah,
ever
you
before,
need a VR headset for
more
that.
ways to customize your playstyle, and, of course, even more evil Nazis to kill. And in Youngblood, you can kill those Nazis with a friend. Yes, Wolfenstein is going co-op. Youngblood is set in the 1980s, 2 decades after the new Colossus. BJ Blazkowicz is missing in Nazi-occupied Paris, and it's up to his twin daughters, Jess and Soph, to track him down. In Youngblood, you can still play by yourself, or you can partner with a pal to double up on shooting,
Oh yeah, I did look up
stabbing, and killing
Mordhau.
Nazis.
It does look pretty cool.
Check it out.
But it's like some sort of is it like Call of Duty with swords or whatever? It didn't look like it was like story driven or anything.
So that's where we're going.
Oh yeah.
We can find him together.
Last I checked, this game has some really bad voice acting.
An assignment suitable for 2 Nazi killers such as yourselves.
Stewardesses.
Closer to the battlefield in 1100 to 1600. Well, that's kind of what I meant. Is it's not story driven or anything like that. It's not like some sort of survival RPG. It's just combat between 2 teams.
Just enjoy life for a second, Jess.
Wolfenstein Youngblood releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One,
The 9-year-old
Nintendo
Army Burn.
Switch, and PC on July 26th.
Yeah, they should have it come out
And if you
like
can't wait,
July
stop by our E3
6th
booth
or
to play
not
this
6th,
week.
4th,
Thank you.
because then you get holiday and all that. Thinking of Kingdom Come.
And
Yeah.
now, I'd like to welcome to the stage my dear friends from Arcane Lyon, who worked with us on these 2 Wolfenstein games, Dinga and Sebastian.
Why does Bethesda hate the 9-year-old?
We love you too.
Hi, I'm Dinga Bakaba, and game director at Arcane Lyon.
Bonsoir, I'm Sébastien Mitton, art director in the same studio.
That guy looks really French.
So, along with partnering with our good friends at Machine Games on Wolfenstein, we've been working on other projects at Arcane Lyon. And tonight, we're excited to announce our latest first-person action game. It's something innovative, stylish, and different from anything we've done before.
It's not Key and Peele.
Let me begin by saying bienvenue to the frozen island of Black Reef. This is a place of mystery.
This is gonna be like a.
Where looks can kill. The game takes place during what we say in French is a période de folie, a time of madness.
And now that we've given you a small taste of the world, let us introduce you to our 2 deadly rivals, Colt and Juliana.
Just like more 80s stuff, or 90s maybe. Pre-rendered
This
cutscene.
place isn't a paradise. It's a prison. Out here, we're trapped.
We're free.
That's the voice actor from that zombie game everyone liked. I'm really curious what this game actually is, though. Is it like a survival?
My life's purpose is on this island.
And I can't let this go on any longer. The more days I repeat,
The longer that I'm out here,
the more
Did everyone realize how excited people are for Death Stranding? That they realize that they need to have a really bizarre game.
is to kill you.
Yeah, I was thinking it could also be another battle royale, but they didn't show like a whole bunch of characters. They only showed 2. Could be like a, I don't know.
Time is on my side.
Deathloop combines a mind-bending story with meticulously designed levels, and of course, arcane signature gameplay that lets you approach every situation any way you like.
Plus
Because
Groundhog
in the
Day.
endless clash between these two extraordinary assassins, how you play is up to you.
Plus, I think it's really fucking cool.
Jeez, man. This is a Christian-friendly stream.
Excuse my French.
Yeah, maybe maybe you should have said that in French, actually.
Maybe not.
But it's also pretty fucking true. Because because
There's
we
another
will
one.
take you on
Jesus,
a trip
guys.
unlike any other, and we really hope that you enjoy the ride.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
No gameplay though, just pre-rendered
It's a
cutscene.
wonderful way to get away from all the pressures in life.
I think the sense of community has really helped me as a person because I'm typically very isolated.
It's definitely very confidence building.
It's brought me out of my shell and stopped being an introvert.
I could like be a hero and do all these things.
You find really creative, really fun, really talented people.
Meet people who are in my group that I've only known as a character.
Probably made more friends online than I have in real life.
The games that you bring out just helps people.
How many times have they showed this
My
lady?
parents were refugees from the Vietnam War, which is why I'm also fascinated by elements of war.
Playing these games just kind of put me out of the worry and the stress.
I was in a dark place for a while, and I told myself I wasn't going to be there anymore. And so now
Was
the only
this dark
places
place
that I'm allowed
doing
to go are
crack?
in dungeons and ESO.
Just being someone who is LGBT, it's nice to be able to sit down and play these games and feel accepted for who I am.
It's really nice to see that their storyline has some sort of emotional effect on me as a player.
And I just really admire the creativity that goes into the process of making these big worlds with these amazing stories.
Building these fantastic worlds and telling these stories comes from a passion to deliver the very best experiences for our players. Hi, I'm James Altman, Director of Publishing at Bethesda.
Director at Publishing, you do a pretty bad
And I'm
job.
Robert Duffy, Chief Technology Officer at id Software. Tonight we have some exciting new technology to show you that can dramatically improve gaming for millions.
So for the past 2 decades, We've approached game development not by looking at what is possible today, but with a vision of what can be possible tomorrow.
It's such
And
a
at Bethesda,
cliche
we're
line,
proud
like,
of
oh my
our
god.
legacy of innovation, where again and again we've changed the industry. We were the first to use physics-based engines for sports games. We were groundbreakers with go anywhere, do anything, open world RPGs. We are the inventors of the
Then you stayed
first-person
there.
shooter, which is now the world's most popular form of gaming.
I wouldn't actually say that.
We are pioneers in downloadable content and the first to bring mods to consoles. And actually, since we first brought mods to consoles in 2016, there have been 1 billion mod downloads for Fallout and Skyrim. We, of course, developed the first commercially viable VR technology revealed in our E3 booth in 2012. Yes, that is the original VR headset, held together by tape and worn by our very own Tim Willits. And of
Alright, so-
course, we are well known as developers of best-in-class
Unless they're
engine
gonna release
technology
like
with
their
our
own
Ink Tech
console or
engine.
something. Get to the point.
Innovation and creativity is in our DNA, and all of these advances were done with one goal in mind: to improve player experiences. So tonight, we have exciting new technology to announce.
We're going to show you the result of years of research and development. Cutting-edge game engine-based technology we've developed specifically for game streaming.
Now, we'd like
Oh
to
god,
introduce you
it's
to
gonna be
Orion.
cloud gaming.
Orion is a tremendous breakthrough in streaming technology. It is our name for a group of patented technologies that optimize game engines
I
for
don't care how
performance
strong
in a
your
cloud
streaming
environment.
technology is, it
Orion
also
can
relies
work
on
with any
my
game
internet.
engine
And
will
sometimes that
improve
goes
player
down
experiences no
randomly.
matter which game you're playing or whether you're streaming on Stadia, on xCloud, or another streaming platform. So, how does Orion work?
The exciting game streaming services you've been hearing so much about have largely focused on hardware solutions to address the complex challenges of streaming. There's a lot of words. We used our expertise in developing game engine software and took a different approach. By incorporating Orion technology at the game engine level, we're able to stream game content up to 20% faster per frame, leading to a dramatic reduction in latency. In addition, an Orion-enabled game can stream with up to 40% lower bandwidth. And happily, for game developers, Orion technology is easy to integrate with your game build with our SDK.
What does that mean for you? It means that streaming games will be faster and better with Orion. And Orion substantially reduces the cost of streaming for players and for publishers. So it won't matter if your friends and family are sucking up all the bandwidth, or if you live far away from a data center. With Orion, you'll still be able to stream your game at max settings.
I don't care about cloud gaming. I want to be able to download my games. I prefer I have them on a disc, but yeah, disc rot over age.
Now, as with any new computer technology, one
I said yesterday
must ask
Bethesda wasn't
the
doing
question,
streaming stuff.
Can it play Doom?
Good question.
I don't remember saying that, although I said a lot of things.
First-person shooter with native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. Let's see.
I'd like to introduce Shale Williams, tech specialist from id Software, who is showing you just that here live on stage.
So Shale is streaming an Orion-enabled Doom 2016 right now
On a
to that mobile
controller.
device. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity. That's Doom at 60 frames per second without perceptible latency. And we want you all to experience this powerful streaming technology yourself as we test and refine it. So for a chance to be among the first in the world to stream Doom 2016 for free, all you need to do is join the Doom Slayers Club by registering at slayersclub.com tonight. Because
Can't wait to play Doom with the
everybody could
touchscreen.
use a little more Doom in their lives.
and we'll see you in hell.
Finally, it's something good.
What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath.
Some nerd on Reddit is gonna figure out if it's gonna be a pre-recorded gameplay. That would be hilarious. Of course, they'd be on Reddit.
You are but one man. They are no longer your people to save.
That was awesome. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Marty Stratton, the executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm...
Thank you.
And I'm Hugo Martin, the game's creative director.
Hugo Martin. Sorry, I had to.
As you just saw, we're not just building a world for Doom, it's an entire universe. Earth is on the brink of annihilation. It's being consumed by demons. And your crusade to save it will take you across dimensions, to locations never seen before in Doom, from heaven and hell to the Sentinel homeworld and beyond.
Yeah. There is so much to see and discover. But Doom is first and foremost about gameplay. And Doom Eternal promises to be the ultimate power fantasy. The fun comes from mastering the experience, because you are the Doom Slayer, the strongest.
I still need to get my hands on the first
killer
Doom,
in
or not the first Doom, but the
and nothing can
2016
stand in your
Doom.
way.
Absolutely. Of course, the challenge in
So
Doom
we're not
is
just going to
all
hell.
about handcrafted combat, but also engaging level design. And in Doom Eternal, the game always has something new to throw at you, even deep into the campaign.
It would be amazing if there's a stairway to heaven. Fight God, that would be great. Put some platforming in there. Ooh, tentacle. Getting frisky here.
Thanks. You know, it's so important to us at id Software that every aspect of the gameplay has real meaning to you, the player. Every enemy is different, every weapon has a purpose, and every decision you make really counts. The only path to victory in Doom Eternal is to aggressively control the fight with amazing agility, powerful guns, and critical resources.
That's right, I'll tell you, we absolutely can't wait for you to play it. And some of you won't have to wait too long. If you are lucky enough to be in the room tonight, you'll have a chance to play it immediately following the show. And for those not here, but at E3 this week, we'll have Doom Eternal playable in the
No
Bethesda
Doom
booth
hentai.
all week.
You know, I'll say it. I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna
enough
look
talk.
for it. I'm pretty sure it already
Let's see how
exists.
it all comes together, and watch as this perfect killing machine.
Just go back. What's going on? Doom Eternal stuff. Oh, is this now Star Fox?
Charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
Alright. Thought he made the Roblox death sound for a second. That's one of those guys. I've played a bit of the Doom 2016, just a bit of it. Doom never appealed to you? I guess I can understand that. It appeals to me. But it is a bit over the top. Well, it's probably a developer playing, and developers are always bad at the games they play. Anthem is the best game ever. I unfortunately have to disagree.
Thanks.
All right.
That was classic. Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks. We're so excited because the gameplay that you just saw is just a piece of what you're going to play this week at E3. Yeah. But I bet a lot of you are wondering, when do we get to play Doom Eternal at our home?
Knack 2 is the best game ever.
You don't have to wait too much longer. Not quite tomorrow. But Doom Eternal will release on November 22nd. We're very excited
Best
about
game
that,
ever,
and
Knights
we've
of
got
the Old
something
Republic
really
2.
special for Doom fans.
And 1.
An amazing
I've never played those.
collector's
Heard great
edition
things about them.
We're really proud of.
Yeah.
Ooh, 22nd November is release date.
Yeah, you could wear that thing.
Does it come with a nylon bag? I need my nylon bag.
This guy's already got it.
That's right.
Already a badass.
He's already got one on.
All right, well, we've got one more thing we know that you've been waiting to hear about. Our totally new Doom multiplayer experience. We call it Battle Mode.
People are totally
We've been
interested in the
developing this
multiplayer
in-house
for
at
Doom.
And it's unlike anything you've played before.
Yeah, we've been so pumped at id to share this with you. This is your
Oops,
Doom,
dropped my phone.
but
Sorry
with
about
your
that.
friends, where two player-controlled demons take on one fully loaded Slayer in a fight to the death. This is a first-person fighter, where it's demon strategy versus Slayer skill.
You know, we can't wait because we know you'll love the different play styles of the various demons, because each has unique movement, attacks, and abilities.
They can even spawn AI demons to control the battlefield and help you take down the Slayer. It's strategic, competitive, and it's a ton of fun. And we can't wait to share more details with you this year at QuakeCon.
That's right.
Yeah,
a
we gotta
lot
get the
more to
Doom
share
Battle
at
Royale.
QuakeCon. But before we go, we do want to take a first look at Doom Eternal's new multiplayer. On behalf of our amazing team at id in Dallas and Frankfurt, Germany, we want to thank you all so much for your support.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Fight. Demon health critical. Slayer health critical. Slayer killed. Round 2.
I wouldn't say it's like the Evolve game. Probably less DLC. I don't know, it could be interesting because it seems like it's just regular game mode, but like if someone's controlling the Slayer and they go pick up weapons and whatnot, and then you and your buddies are off to go kill the Slayer, and you of course control the stronger demons, and then the smaller demons are AI. I don't know, it could work out. Kind of like the asymmetrical stuff.
Another round of applause, please, from Marty Hugo and all of our presenters tonight.
Killing for 2 versus which no one plays.
The globe that have worked so hard on the great games you've seen tonight, we say thank you. 2019 marks 25 years of Doom. So to celebrate, we will be going all out with Doom at QuakeCon this summer. We're adding a whole host of panels and activities dedicated
That one
to
guy
Doom,
running
which
into
we
the
call
slave driver.
DoomCon.
Noticed he wasn't
So
clapping
we
enough.
We took out the Quake and put Doom. We hope you can come hang out with us in Dallas at our inaugural event in London. If you can't, please tune in online. Until then, go to Bethesda.net for more info on all the games you saw tonight. If you're here at E3 this week, we'll have hands-on with many of our games, so be sure to stop by our booth. In the meantime, thanks for playing, thanks for watching, and thanks to all of you for being part of the Bethesda community. Have a great night.
Is that it? Hour 20? Hour 30 minutes? It's gonna get the outro montage of stuff. Well, I don't know about you, but that was leagues worse than the Microsoft conference.
We're in the business of creating heroes.
But the true hero is you.
Like,
it's like we hand you this malleable clay and you do these extraordinary things.
It was pretty bad. It was half mobile free-to-play garbage. Like updates to their existing games, updates to that people don't really care about.
You help us build richer worlds.
You gonna do Devolver? I do want to do Devolver. When does it start, by the way?
You add meaning to everything we do.
We are glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
To the heroes.
To the heroes.
À la vôtre.
Shit, I don't have a drink.
To you.
It starts in just a few minutes. I could keep the stream up. We could just talk about things till Devolver starts. We got Doom Eternal. It was Ghostline. That one looked pretty neat. Oh yeah, there's that one game about with the two black people trying to kill each other. That looked pretty great. Besides that, it was kind of garbage. Well done. Yeah, this is what I need. I'm not gonna end it yet. Devolver one is up next, and it's gonna start up real soon. So. See if I just Google it. We need Bob. They're gonna be saying that for a while. That'd be hilarious.
That was
God.
the punchline.
Oh God, it's all the neckbeards and two females. They're hosting a thing, so we'll just wait for this to start. Talk to people, see what's up. The Devolver ones, they're typically like really weird. According to, yeah. Like, have you seen any of the other Devolver Digital showcases? They're bizarre. Yeah, so it should be starting in just about 10 minutes. And I'm on their Twitch channel, so if they're not streaming it, they should be hosting, like, the main thing. What about Outer Worlds from Obsidian? Outer Worlds from Obsidian, they did show that in, what do you call it? The Xbox one. It was, like, right at the beginning. However, of the game, I'm not, like, the most interested in it. I have my concerns that it's going to be, like, Borderlands and just have needless, like, jokes about people's genitals. I'm like, I'm not too into the Borderlands comedy. Yes. Yes, balls. I haven't seen one of Nintendo's things in a long while. They're, what do they call them now? Whatever. I don't know. But I haven't like, bothered. 'Cause, For what? For what game? The Sims 4? Oh, that's necessary. Oh, I was gonna do it probably after the E3 stuff, maybe Tuesday, maybe Monday actually, I don't know. Cuz I'm going to be like exhausted and doing E3 things all this week. Are you snorting cocaine or something? Nice. So yeah, E3. So far it's been kind of meh. I was kind of expecting this year to be a meh. Like, did we even get gameplay for... No, but yeah, I think we did get gameplay for, a Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, it should start in just about 5 minutes. Yeah, the last few years have been like a... Well, as more and more as, gaming has been become about how many microtransactions can you put in a game, and it has been like killing the show. But yeah, there's nothing exciting this year, like at all, really. We got release dates for things that are all going to be coming out next year, like either Christmas or early next year. I love that. It's so... Mm-hmm. Apparently, there's some people getting real upset about how there's no Lego cars in their serious racing game, even though. Yeah, gotta deal with Lego and add some planes. When it dies, it explodes into little Lego bits. You did not really miss anything. I don't know when you left, but it's just been the next thing should start up in like what, 3 minutes? Oh yeah, PJ, I can hear me through you, so I'd ask you to turn yourself down a bit. War Thunder Lego tanks win. Oh god. The Microsoft Flight Simulator just made me realize how stuck in the past War Thunder is. Like, it looks so nice, and War Thunder, it just looks like a... War Thunder looks like a early PS3 game in comparison. MMA stream? What? This, what was it, Ghost Line or something? It looks really strange and very Japanese. I'm curious to see exactly what it's going to end up being. Oh, Many Miles Away stream? Uwu? Oh, yeah. I follow him some, and I don't really watch too many streams, though. I haven't gone to Twitch that much lately. Ghostwire, that's it. Let's see what kind of garbage is in the Twitch chat. Oh, yeah, that was instant regret. Devolver Digital, they're a much smaller publisher, and they make they've made, I don't remember what kind of games they made. They've made some hits in the past. I don't think they've had anything like too amazing as of late. Is it working? It's not working, is it? What is this? I'm gonna refresh the page. Did anything happen about the mod banning the W word? I think they kind of just... Okay, they're offline, apparently. So, I don't know. But with the mods banning the W word, I don't think anything happened with that, actually. I think people made fun of the mods, and then the mods realized that they were being idiots. I'm just going to go to the main Twitch page. It should be going on there. If it'll ever load. Is it just black here too? Oh. There we go.
Let's innovate.
Pressure, 60 pounds.
Right point pressure.
You're in.
Got it in. Breath sounds. All right, can you go ahead and get the mask trousers up?
Let's get the clothes off.
All right, clothes off and prepper for a central line. Let's get some blood drawn. Typing crossed 6 units.
The pressure's dropping.
All right, I got a central line. Let's get the pressure back. Normal.
Working for me, guys, so I don't know about you.
I got 40 pounds. Okay, force defib. I'm gonna shock her. Stand clear. Clear.
No BP, no pulse.
Okay, I'm gonna shock her again. Stand clear. Clear.
No BP, no pulse. Showing no higher brain.
All right, let's go ahead and shock a flat line. Let's quit. Stay clear. Clear.
It's working for me.
That's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
I'm not sure if it's working for the Twitch. I guess I should check my YouTube on my phone.
And a lifetime of In the Trenches Devolver Digital executive programming. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you Nina motherfucking Struthers!
Yeah, we told you she's straight busted.
Shut up, Margaret. Have you?
Oh yeah,
Twice,
that was great.
Fuck!
Highlighted the year.
Okay, it's probably her isolinear relays. Let's flush her with flux and boot her with.
Let's call it.
Wait, what?
It's been nearly a year with this shit, and she isn't working. Can't have a presser without her. She's the face. She's not working, so we scrap it.
E3 is important, guys. You know that, right? Look, we have to hold a press conference, or we're just a bunch of stupid nobodies like before.
Why don't we just fill a whole show with live musical performances? I know the guy from...
There will be no live musical performances.
E3 is a waste of our goddamn time. Just wrap this shit up and dump it in the river.
Look, you can't do this. This is just a glitch, a temporary setback.
You call this a glitch? We're scheduled to go on in 4 minutes. Your temporary setback could cost us $50 million in SpawnCon payments alone.
Not necessarily, sir. Perhaps you're aware of the Imagos program developed by me at Marketing Concepts. It's a contingency plan for just this sort of thing.
Does it get us a show?
Not without Nina. No Nina, no E3.
Listen, you ignorant frickholes. Let's get real. Really real. Press conferences are a thing of the past. Most companies aren't even doing them anymore. They're old, outdated, irrelevant. For the hecking birds. I've got something better.
She's not really
You're
smoking
not
that
talking
cigarette.
about your fucking video project again, are you, Linda?
Sure as toots I am, Don. Sure as Emmer effing toots.
Video project?
We've been leaning on these expensive live shows for far too long.
It's been like 2.
Putting on these huge masturbatory shows to feed the egos of local marketing suits and failed, air quotes, marketing directors. Why not we take the message right to the mother-loving community? Why not mainline it, you know? Why not skip the criminy, bull hockey, sons of biscuits and go right to the public with...
A video.
Sure as sticks of video. A marketing video so distilled people overdose on purchase intent before it's even over. I'm talking heroin up a butt levels of marketing.
Boy, you can't mean it.
That's right, cred muffins. Devolver motherfucking direct.
Are you off your nuts? We don't have that kind of cachet, that kind of audience. Let alone our confident but approachable CEO strutting chicken all over a stage making lofty promises no company could ever hope to keep.
She's straight busted. Who loves?
Listen, if we can't get her mind right for this press conference, why not we do this press conference in her mind?
This is insane.
I love it.
E3 is here, we're out of time. Initiate Devolver Direct Protocol. We're hot!
The fuck is this, and where the shit is my adoring audience?
Hello, and welcome to the first ever Devolver Direct, with an amazing first ever first look at some fantastic Devolver Digital titles coming fresh to video games this year and next. It's a fantastic video game year for video games this year already, and we at Devolver simply can't wait to show you what our video game developer friends have been video game developing this year in video games. It's been an amazing year and a fantastic video game year for all the...
I know that's not a thing. Hey, you.
That
What shit am I doing here?
escalated quickly.
So basically just announce games and stuff, man. It's pretty straightforward.
No shit. Which ones?
Well, there's a list here.
Which one's first?
Fall Guys from Mediatonic. It's a crazy online multiplayer thing, it says.
Will it rock socks and robot jocks and get these panties straight bopping?
I think so, ma'am. It says here it's super tits awesome.
Shit hot. That's great. Oh, roll the trailer or whatever.
It's awesome.
Shit hot. That's great. Oh, roll the trailer or whatever.
My girl's name is Sonora.
I don't know. It's oh, it's like a battle royale, but you don't battle each other. You battle like environment stuff.
Up in the air, come down sound in slow motion. Jump in the line.
That War Thunder had a Battle Royale mode. It wasn't too bad.
Somebody help me! Shake, 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 Sinora. Make your body line. Shake, 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 Sinora. Work, 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 Sinora.
Like how it's obvious they're copying Nintendo.
I'm gonna be rich.
Why, yes. Yes, I am.
And who are you?
Zane Stoltz, Vice President of Gray Market Distribution at Devolver Digital.
That's a thing.
Is now. I used to be the Director of Strategic Job Titles, but things got hot for me after you took that hard L last year.
Last year? What do you mean last year? What do
There's
you...
like this war, okay? A paper war that's raging between some pretty boffo industry names, all for their own little slice of an absolutely above board.
His what is
plain
it?
Jane
One of his nostrils. It looks really weird.
I say let them have it.
It's like
We at Devolver
uneven.
Digital have turned our attention to what looks to be a more niche, but way more lucrative business. Epic, GOG,
This is Sean's.
whatever. They're fighting for scraps. We want something else. We want to operate outside.
I don't know. He hasn't insulted the player base yet, so.
License fold into a warm and viscous slurry of under-the-table revenue with which to grease the mill of paid consumer churn. Our team of geniuses made a thing. A sweet thing that combines the frankly massive shadiness of companies like G2A with the bottom-barrel scumsuck practices of creatively bankrupt mobile conglomerates to create our own proprietary game store that gives us a space free of legal recourse.
Can I turn up a bit? All right.
Ridiculously trusted us with their intellectual
I can't turn it up anymore. It's maxed out.
Introducing Devolver Bootleg.
Whoa, wait, what?
Unless
The world's
I
first official gray market game launcher that exclusively rips off our own games.
Holy fuck.
Savvy, forward-thinking consumers like yourself should find
yeah,
their way
it's
to
as high as it's gonna go.
DevolverBootleg.com, which wholly unironically forwards to a Steam page for Devolver Bootleg. You can select from a wide variety of off-brand versions of our most popular titles. Feel the delight wash over you as you and your real
Cat
gamer
game.
friends enjoy titles like Enter the Gun Dungeon, Hotline Milwaukee, Shooty Boots, Ape Out Jr., Luke Trousers 6, and many more.
Luke
right in the
Trousers.
Devolver Bootleg launcher.
Enter the gun dungeon.
That reel always gets me hot in the bothers.
For real? Like, people can give us money for this?
Yep.
I'll be damned. I love Kyle Stoltz.
If only you knew what we do.
I know, right? Super lit, my guy. And now, a look at our next game reveal. Whoa! Whoa, wait, why did I just say that? Why did I just say that? Is he? Yeah, he is. You are super early.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, heck yeah, you're bad. You're supposed to come out during the Carrion segment where we announce Carrion like as it says in the heckin' script.
So sorry. I have literally zero perception of time. It doesn't even exist in my dimension.
Well, dumb crumpets. Wait, why in the HE double hockey sticks did I just say dump crumpets?
Okay, so I haven't been paying attention to what's going on. I don't entirely know what's going on.
Hey, yeah, so here's a world premiere of my game Carry On that I'm in.
So it's a game where you play as like a disgusting monster. Oof, man. You're taking a lot of shots. It looks kind of could be pretty fun. I like the tentacles going everywhere. Oh, come on! Michael, Of course you love playing disgusting monsters. You are one.
Madge?
Ma'am?
Did you do something with your hair?
Crimp and perm, ma'am.
Really?
No. Ma'am, no.
Okay, so I can't say fuck anymore. Whoa! Whoa, just said it! Ha ha! Fudge, yeah, wait, no. Flipping dagnabbit, what the poop is going on? A lot of video game companies like to talk about new horizons. What's next? A future full of infinite potential with innovative revenue streams waiting, ripe to be tapped. Not Devolver. No, we look back at video game history to the annals.
Annals?
Annals of our industry's past to recreate, monetize, and fulfill our ultimate destiny. During previous live, outdated, wasteful, and frankly pretty dumb stupid E3 press conferences, Devolver announced our entrance into markets such as idiot cryptocurrency, cute little miniature video game consoles for morons, and just minutes ago, a lucrative, yet frankly ridiculous, game cloning market. Now, we're gonna set aside all of this future forward, looking backward hog swaddle and set our sights on a market once the golden age of video games, lost to time like tears in monkey flapping rain. The arcade market fishes. Introducing Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gun-Dead. A collaboration between Dodge Roll, Griffin Aerotech, and Devolver Digital to create an original light gun arcade cabinet based in the Enter the Gungeon universe. The Gungeonverse, if you will. And oh my, you sure will. Enter the Gungeon.
It's true. The only interesting E3 content.
Will be available for pre-order soon, with the first expected delivery of real, actual cabinets to real, actual arcades and real, actual homes around the real, actual world in early 2020. This is real. This is actual. This is happening. Steal from your parents if you need to, and you will too, because Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gun-Dead is going to be absolutely incredible. Whoa, what? Okay, what's next? Where am I?
Never mind, ma'am. It's Linda from marketing. She's taking control and we're powerless to stop her.
This is bad.
The baddest. She keeps making announcements.
It's very like it looks like a SNES game. Which isn't an insult. Mm-hmm.
What the toots is that? That's what I'm talking about, ma'am. She keeps firing off announcements.
Another very strange game. Mm-hmm. That's how you know it's good. Dubsteps and battle royales. I like how you do spins every time you jump. Like, what's the point of that?
All aboard the hype train. Choo-choo.
Get the frick on! More! Yeah, she can take it. Oh no, I'm a goner for sure. Get to the corporate mouthpiece. Long live the new fresh. Oh, Nina. We've done it. I've done it. Devolver Digital has seamlessly and perfectly transitioned into the direct marketing video model. I couldn't have done it without you. You stuck in there. A puppet on a million billion strings. Mine. I'm in charge. I'm in control. What do you think of that, you? You bitch. And with you stuck in there, we can force you to announce games to the masses anytime we want. Unbound by the constraints of a yearly conference, we can push paid DLC to an unsuspecting public any time we want. Delay game releases for no reason whatsoever. Any time we want.
Devolver Digital Cinematic Universe.
Devolver directly. This is the future, Nina. This is the future's future.
Kind of sounds like that. I'm wondering, is there going to be like more to this? Oh, it's Terminator. That's what it was. True moral advertising all of the characters. We're gonna get like full-on movie credits. Yep, that's it. that was the Devolver Digital conference.
No.
Just gonna, yeah. Yeah. Here's my background. So announcements. So the next showing is gonna be I guess the PC game show or PC gaming show Monday at 10 p.m. I'm not sure if I'll cover that. I don't know. I might. Those tend to be pretty boring. What I'm really excited for though is that Ubisoft at 1 o'clock. And then after that there's AMD and then Square Enix, and then Nintendo has a Nintendo Direct on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, that's my collection of Togers. You think? There's one game I kind of care about is the remake of Link's Awakening. It looks really nice, but I don't even have the console that's coming out on, so I don't care. But anyways, yeah. So join me tomorrow at 10, I guess, for the PC gaming show. I'm hoping to see some cool PC games there. I'm hoping that's when they'll show off the new Nvidia stuff, because I've heard that they're going to show off Nvidia things, but I couldn't find any time that they're going to have their own conference or anything. Just keep streaming till tomorrow at 10. I think I'm good. Get a Switch. Get a Switch. My brother actually got a Switch recently, so and he plans to be doing that. Yeah. Oh no, he has a PC too. But he doesn't play like games like we do. He's a speedrunner. Michael, don't worry. You probably won't be missing much. Typically, the PC game shows are kind of boring. Well, no, it's about games for sure. But they're like a lot lower budget, and they go through them pretty slow. Get a Switch for Bethesda mobile games. I'm good. Oh, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to Ubisoft and what they've been pumping out. Wouldn't be surprised. Download Mordhau. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna be coming with. I've like I'm probably gonna get another like Just Dance or whatever. That's gonna be great. But Square, they make Final Fantasy and other weird JRPGs. Yeah. Like that, what is it, Ghostwire? I think of Ghostwire, but a JRPG. See, I would get this game, but right now I'm actually saving, like, pretty tightly to the, get a new parts for PC. No, parts for PC. I need to. Hey, you said you would buy me Halo, isn't that right? Be like my brother who said he would buy me a new copy of StarCraft, and then bought it for me years later. They make the W word games. Your desktop is a mess. My desktop, I keep on trying to keep it clean, but every time I clean it up, I have to make a new video. Like half these things are for videos I haven't made yet. Why? Because I like Fallout games. I originally wanted to like was hoping there would be like mod support added soonish. I could do mod reviews and stuff like that. Play Fallout 76. See, the thing is, Fallout 76 runs like garbage. My computer can run Fallout 4 pretty well with a good amount of mods. Fallout 76 does not work. The base game doesn't work either. I do have the new. I do have the old mod manager, but I do have the new one installed. Yeah, Vortex is down here, and then I also have mod organizer. I don't have mod organizer 2, and then I have the old one. It's because I get different games set up for each things. My game library? Oh, fine. This game does look pretty interesting, though. I'll try to get it before it becomes irrelevant. So here's my game library. Just a bunch of random games. This is all the unorganized stuff. And then I have Wasteland, a bunch of Total War games, stuff. Saints Row stuff, Half-Life, or Company Heroes. What? What? Ace Combat? No, I don't. That would be up here. Oh yeah, I got Assault Horizon. Yes, I do have that. I think I don't remember. I think I downloaded the demo on Xbox a long time ago. The game is just like so comedically stupid. Play New Vegas. Well, I've played plenty of New Vegas, and the only way for me to truly appreciate it is now I have to play it with Tale of Two Wastelands and no fast travel, because I am Oh yeah. That's just because I accidentally leave the game on when I go sleep or something. And I get some Bethesda games, BioShock, Sid Meier's. Yeah, it's all my games. Am I Batman? Okay, so actually the funny thing with Batman is I actually didn't pay a dime for any of these games. I got my, I think it was a 960. A while ago. It came free. It came with Batman Arkham City or Arkham Knight. One of these. It came with one of these for free. And that game was hardly ran, and I to make up for it to all the people who bought it or whatever, they gave all the other Arkham games to whoever owned it. But I didn't pay for it. I got it free with my graphics card. So now I have all the Arkham games. I've played one of them. Alright, so I need to end the stream now.